Hello, wonderful people. So, how are you all doing? Today, I'm here to share with you all my experience of 5 days trekking at Himalaya. So, we all went on a Kuari Pass trekking for 5 days. So, here I am to share my wonderful memories and my takeaways from this trekking with you all. So hope this is helpful for people who are aspiring to do the trekking and who are hesitant to even aspire for it. So let me begin with the smallest of small details. So most of your questions and most of your concerns are answered before you reach out to me. So on the first day we started our journey from Bangalore to Dehradun. We had a flight from Bangalore airport to Dehradun. So from there we were picked up by transport to Rishikesh. So the first day went on by traveling. The second day we were supposed to travel from Rishikesh to Tapoban, that is the base camp of India Hikes. So we had planned our trekking with India Hikes. So their base camp is at a 7,000 feet altitude. So it takes 4 to 5 hours for us to travel from Rishikesh to Tapoban. On our transit, we also got a wonderful view of Devaprayag. So Devaprayag is a Sangam where Bhagirathi, Alaknanda and Saraswati river meet together and flow into a Ganga river. So we had a view from the top of our highway, and then we captured beautiful, you can really differentiate the color of the rivers where they are merging with each other. So that's a beautiful view, and we enjoyed and mesmerized the moment. And then we went ahead with our traveling to Tapovan. So on our way we also stopped at a Ganga river where we had an opportunity to cross the river, where there was a narrow possible way of river flowing. So where I had a wonderful opportunity, where I took a courage to really cross that river. So that's when for the first time I really felt the chillingness of the water into my skin. So when it was knee deep water, so when I put my feet into the water, I really felt the chillingness of the water, which just froze my feet. So yes, it was only for fraction of seconds, but then I really had the first experience of the Ganga itself there. So once we did that experience, we reached to Tapoban, where on our way we couldn't find any food for lunch because the day was a holy festival day and all the restaurants were closed. So by around 4:35 we reached Tapoban, that is a base camp of India Hikes, which is at 7,000 plus feet. So after reaching there, we had a wonderful welcome by the India Hikes staff, and we were served hot momos with a ketchup, chili sauce as well. So we relished that, and we had a hot tea to drink, and then we had a evening nice walk towards the hot spring. So to our surprise, we were having zero clue about a hot spring existing so close to the base camp itself. So that's where I felt, we as an Indians are always underestimating our natural resources. So we got to walk a few yards from the base camp, and we really could feel water boiling and the steaming water running even in that winter weather there. And we also saw a couple of people boiling their eggs. They said it only takes 10 to 12 minutes for them to boil their egg in that hot stream. And we did see a demonstration of that because they had already kept their eggs there in the hot water. So we could touch and feel the hot water. Still it was real hot to even sense it in that cold weather. So that's where we came back, and we had a wonderful briefing by the team leader about the next day tracking preparation, and we had to, we are given a demonstration of how to really pack our backpacks. We really had no clue. Like, we just, felt we were the most organized one when we reached there, and we were taught how to, create a bricks which will help us in carrying that backpack for longer duration, and which hurt less. That is the whole funda of training us on how to pack your backpack and where to keep your heavier stuff, and how you should be creating less burden on your back and rather putting your loads on the lower part of your body. So these were the trainings which were given to us, and most importantly, they were measuring our oximetries, our pulses and oxygen saturations and our blood pressure, because they really were watching how our body is reacting at an altitude of 7,000 plus feet. So we had a wonderful team who were constantly there to help us, guide us and support us through our journey. So big thanks to India Hikes for creating such a wonderful environment where you feel at home, and the people who are working there, you cannot call them as employees because they're also passionate about what they're doing, and I love their commitment and dedication to everything that they were doing, including the cooks who were serving hot delicious foods to all of us, and even the staff which we were helping us around. And yes, their focus on creating that awareness into environmental friendly way is so wonderful. Creating the plastic free zone, and making sure we are carrying back whatever we take to the mountains, so that we are not leaving behind anything, or lowest of low possible carbon footprints. They even encouraged us to carry our own backpacks, so that we don't carry extra mule to carry our baggages. So it was so thoughtful of each one of them to put so much time and energy into planning all of it meticulously, so it's less carbon footprint created, as well as friendly and helpful for us. So that was us for the first